Last time we were showing you when I'm in side control, I want to get to the mounted position. The two things that Carl can do to stop me getting to the mounted position is raising his knee, okay, or using his hand. If I try to slide my knee across to get this mounted position, he's using his hand to stop my knee, or if he lifts his knees super high, sometimes he'll put his foot here, or his knees are super top. It's very hard for me to get my knee this wall, okay? So last time we showed you a gi version, okay, where we passed the gi over, which tied up this hand, okay, and then I switched my base, and come in this way, which is a step over variation. I'm going to show a no gi version, because obviously you can't tie up this arm. And again, this is probably more high percentage, and sometimes if he's like really flexible, he's got his knees super high, it's going to be very difficult for me to actually step over with these legs, okay? So from this position, I am in side control, I have the cross face and my underhook control. When I play my cross face from side control, my grip is pulling Carl's shoulders towards me, and then I put my shoulder in his face, which means I'm turning him this way, which is messing with his alignment. Okay, so then I'm turning his body this way, which makes it significantly harder for Carl to bridge. Carl bridges me this way. Okay. If I have my cross face on and I just do that, bridge now, it's very difficult. Just that little movement there of moving it. Okay, same thing, when I go for this, I'm going to switch my control, so my cross face elbow comes into his ear. Okay, but again, I mess with his alignment again by driving his right ear towards his right shoulder, nearly make him listen to his shoulder. So I just drive in like this, okay? And now I'm going to slide my knee across his belt, like so, okay? Now, from here, if my hips, okay, is higher than my head, if Carl puts his hand on my left hip, okay, it's easy for Carl just to drive me off this way. Other way, bro? Oh, no, because I've no base, okay? Again, if I'm here and my hips are higher than my head and my base isn't really good, like if I play knee on belly, which is another position we haven't really looked at yet, the reason why it's such a good position is because my hips are lower than my head. But from here, if my hips are higher than my head and Carl puts his hand on my hip and tries to push me off, okay, I can't really pin him that well because my base is compromised. So the detail is I need to lower my hips so they're in line with my head. So when I come to here and I slide my knee across his belt line, my left leg, just turn around this way, sorry. I just sprawl, see where my knee was up and my hips, okay, are higher than my head. I just sprawl my left knee back. Okay, so I'm on the ball of my foot. So if Carl bridges high, I do that. Okay. And from here, this cameraman. Okay. So from here, the hard part is if I try to drive my knee to the mat this way, it's very difficult for me to get. See the way I can't get my foot over? Okay. So all I want to do is I want to change the angle. So see the way I'm perpendicular with Carl? I'm going to move my hands, okay, so my head moves this way. Okay. Then we're going to bring, okay, my right foot to my butt. Okay, and I'm going to drop my hip to the mat, like so, okay? And then move to my position. One more time, it's like a windshield wiper. So again, cross T-rexing his hands, cross face underhook, okay? I switch my grip, so I'm putting my elbow in the side of his ear. I make Carl's right ear listen to his shoulder by driving my elbow to make him mess with his alignment, okay? I'm going to slide my shin across and then I drop my left leg back straight so I'm on the ball of my foot, which makes the position more stable. So again, I never lead with the knee, okay, to get to the mount. Carl's got his knees turned up super tight. All I'm going to do is switch my angle. So see when I'm perpendicular, I'm going to move my hands as my head comes above his, okay, and then from here I project my weight forward, and if Carl has his knees as high as he can, I bring my right foot towards my butt, and then I drop my hip to the mat. And I'm into the mount. Okay, one more time. So it's kind of like a windshield wiper type movement, which I'm doing my foot. Okay. Side control, elbow, Switch to knee on belly, but my left leg's out straight, so I'm on the ball of my foot, so my hips are in line with my head, so I've got good base. Okay? And from here, I change my angle. So I move my head, see when I'm perpendicular to him, I move my head towards his head. If Carl has his leg super high, even if he puts this one on and lifts this knee towards me, so there's no space for me to get mad, okay? I project my weight forward, I bring my right foot towards my butt, and then I drop my hip to the mat. And I'm into the mat. And I can play my game from there. Okay, so that's the knee on belly method of getting to the mat. Let's do it for 5.